Got a couple of cleanup items and then show you how to do the ridge vents in this little video. Um, here's we kind of left off this stone wall coming across the front of the brick portion right there. And so I just created a new wall type. It's just exterior stone only. That's all it is. It's 2 inches thick. Well, I did a structure layer behind it so I'd have a core to snap to, and then the finish on the outside, so it's a quarter and then 1 3/4. Now, I made a change to my rubble material type in that I added a gravel hatch to it so that when we look at these things in hidden line, black and white, in our elevations, it would show a stone-like appearance. Now, I had to I had to import this thing from AutoCAD, and so I created a new. Okay, um, I I I created a new type, and then I imported it from AutoCAD, and it just I had to do some searching to find the hatch patterns in AutoCAD. I don't know if there's an easier way to tell you how to do that, but when I found it, I set the import scale to 0.25. That seems to size it up pretty nicely. You go here and you go custom for a new pattern, and I don't know if searching would help. Um, so this is just going to my documents. What I ended up doing was searching for this file type in Windows Explorer, and then it found a number of places where AutoCAD hatch patterns were stored at, and so I found the folder that had the AutoCAD hatch patterns, and that's how I brought it in. If you can do that, great. If you're not able to, then don't sweat it, because it's weird. We run into this before. Um, there's not a gravel hatch or fill in Revit. It's just kind of weird. So I'm going to cancel all that. And I added a diagonal small cut pattern to it. So when we did sections through it, it would show up as something like that. Okay. And so that changed the material type. Not only changed this, but it changed the other ones too. As you can see here, I get kind of a stone look on that. And okay. All right. So that's that. That needs to be stretched out across the front there. Um, I've been adding these ridge vents, and I'll attach the the family file for this to the assignment in Blackboard. Or yeah, I just got it off of Revit City. It's called a ridge vent. Ridge vent pitch 620. You get it either place. Okay, when you put these on, you have to be in a plan view. Um, oh, those two are kind of weird. Oh, wait. Did it do it to all of them? It did. Aha. I just learned something new. Okay. Let me show you how to bring it in, and then I'm gonna have to go back and redo mine. So you've got to be in a plan view to do it, and we'll do one on this little ridge of the roof right here. So I'm gonna pull this section view back to there, and that is section 14. I'm pretty sure that's where it's going to go right there. Okay. So I'm on my top of chimney plan, and it's a component, so you'll load it, and it's a ridge vent. Now I'm I'm going to have to create another family for that, because I noticed that's what I just noticed is that when you change the roof pitch, it changes for all of them in your project. And let's see, they appear. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm on the front of the roof, so that's a 10-12. And then we have some that are 8-12, some that are 7-12. So I'm going to edit this one. I'm going to duplicate it and call it ridge vent 10-12. And I set my pitch right here to 10 inches, and it automatically adjusts the angle for me. Okay. So I say okie dokie. Now then, it's going to place it on the work plane. That's the easiest way to do this thing. And since I'm going to go, it just makes it easier to do it on a work plane higher than where you're working at. So I'm going to go top of chimney, and I'm going to draw one out. And these are usually, in even full feet. So I'm going to draw it and place it in there. Okay, and I can adjust the length of it. They don't have to be whole feet, but typically they come in sections. Anyway, so we get it in place, and we want to align it to the ridge and lock it. Okay. Then we go to our section view. Oh, sorry. And you can see it floating up in the air here. I'll use my arrow keys to kind of pull it down. It's just easier than measuring, because this is not a precise thing. We just want it to sit right on top of the roof like that. And once I get it in place, I'll go pin and pin that bad boy in. And there's the pin for it up on top of chimney level. All right, and there's the one we just put in right there. Okay, and so that was a 10-12, so I've got to change out these that I put in that were a 10-12. Okay. So that's how you do those things. Now, that one thing I did notice when I was looking down on my roof plan is that some of my cornice returns were looking kind of weird, like this one right here. And these are ones that I guess I did not get joined. So if you see this in a plan view, just go with a join, and we'll pick the small one, then pick the big one. Okay, and that cleans that up, because we are going to use our roof plan to annotate roof slopes on that we've got going here. All right, so that should be informative for you. Oh, and I've still got another ridge vent to put in right here, so don't think I'm finished.